Honorable
The meeting is called for a special purpose.
Honorable
The rules
Floyd
of this
Shibambo,
House-
I have not recognized
Will
you.
you please recognize me?
What are you standing on?
On a point of order, 14F.
What is your point of order?
The point of order is that the rules of the joint sitting apply even when there's a state of nation address. That is number one. You can't recognize the clerk as a president of what? Who voted for him? Are you saying this parliament, a democratic elected parliament,
Honorable-
must recognize a white-only president who was elected by a criminal system of apartheid?
Honorable
Must acknowledge him
Shibambo.
as such.
Honorable Shibambo.
It cannot be correct.
Honorable Shibambo, yes, you are right. The joint rules apply to this sitting. Order. 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 You are right. The rules apply. And the rules apply, and those rules have never been questioned. History of this country is there for everybody. We recognized that there was an apartheid system. We also recognized that it was a system that brought us all into this house. And therefore that submission, that point of order is not sustained.
Speaker. Speaker,
What are you standing on?
on a point of order.
What is your point
just
of order?
accept that you as the presiding officers, you made a mistake by inviting de Klerk. So de Klerk must go. Like you've been making mistakes.
Please take
this
your
week.
seat. We have not
Can you
made
tell-
any...
Can you ask that
Please
member to
take
go?
your seat, honorable member. We have not made any mistake. Take your seat.
Honorable Speaker, you are talking about history. What I'm telling you is not history.
Honorable
The clerk
Malema,
had
I
an
did not
interview.
recognize you. Please take your seat.
The clerk had interview last week.
Honorable Malema, I
And
did
said
not
apartheid
recognize
was
you.
not wrong.
Please take your seat.
On a point of order, Speaker.
What is your point of order?
Speaker, you just said yourself that it was apartheid. Who presided over apartheid? De Klerk. And just last week he said apartheid was not crime against humanity. So we were humans enough to be killed by apartheid system, and the person who presided over that system must come and be seated here
Honorable
with us
Mente.
after killing our forefathers,
Honorable Mente.
after killing our brothers and masters
Honorable
and sisters.
Mente, please take your seat.
No.
You are taking your seat.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Honorable members, are we going to go on and on and on the matter of the presence of former President de Klerk?
Speaker.
May I then tell this House
Speaker.
that the presence of former President de Klerk in this House is proper because we have done it in terms of the rules. We have always been open about former presidents and former leaders of this House, and therefore, delaying the business of this House tonight on the matter of former President de Klerk is not going to help us. So may I suggest that I will not take any further points of orders on this matter.
Speaker.
Honorable Ndosi, if you address me on a different point, not on the matter of former President de
I'm
Klerk.
afraid, Speaker, you have a constitutional obligation to respect the rules. You do not make them as you go. There is no such a rule that you are anticipating what I'm going to stand on and rule on it in anticipation. That's number one. You are a commander of Mkhonto Wesizwe. You ANC members sitting here, you taught us, you said we must reconcile with these people because they accept the mistakes that they have made. That is history, that's okay. We're not talking about history. We're talking about last week. De Klerk takes platform in front of the whole world and says apartheid was not a crime against humanity. You must be ashamed you are sitting here clapping hands as ANC people. You must be ashamed.
Honorable
No one is
Nkosi, you're
even
addressing
raising
us. Yeah.
Speaker, no one is even raising a substantial argument in relation to what we are raising. You are busy clapping hands.
Honorable Ndlozi,
De Klerk is an apartheid
Honorable
apologist,
Nkosi.
not in 1990,
Honorable Nkosi.
1994.
my ruling stands.
Yesterday.
Take your seat. I am very, very clear and simple. If you are standing up on any point, it is not on the point of the Honorable, the former president of this country. I am not going to go on and on the matter of former President de Klerk.
Speaker, I'm willing to accept that the ANC is defending de Klerk in this house. And South Africans should see the ANC for what it is. It defended de Klerk.
Honorable
They are
Malema.
clapping hands for de Klerk
Honorable
in
Malema,
defense
take
of a
your seat.
murderer. De Klerk remains a murderer.
Honorable
Let's proceed,
Malema,
Speaker.
take your seat.
Honourable Speaker.
Honorable members, please do not stand before you are recognized. Honorable Mulder, you are recognized.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, we are not going to have a debate on the past tonight. But.
Order. Order. Order.
Honourable Speaker.
Order. Honorable members of the EFF, you will respect anybody who is on the floor of this house.
Honourable Speaker, I know
You will respect any speaker who is on the floor of this house. Because when you stood, people allowed you to say your piece.
Honourable
Honorable Mulder, please continue.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Honourable Speaker, we should just be technically and legally and constitutionally correct and should deal with the real facts. What the honourable members of the EFF don't know, it seems, is that in 1994 there was an election where all South Africans participated, South Africans, and in that election, Mr. de Klerk was elected one of the deputy presidents of South Africa. And he served.
You are protect, Honorable
ma'am.
Mulder.
He served as a member of parliament after 1994 as a deputy president of South Africa. So the president that you have said is the correct one, and I suggest that we proceed with the business of the House.
The Honorable Buthelezi.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chairperson of the National House of Provinces, Your Excellency, our President, Honorable Members, I was wondering, Honorable Speaker, whether we can have our say, and the only way in which we can have our say is to put the matter to the vote, so that all of us can have a say on the matter.
Yeah, let's vote.
Then we can all have a say on the matter, because we all want to have a say on the matter.
Speaker, I want to second the motion that we vote on de Klerk. Let's vote and see who's going to vote for de Klerk to sit in this house. Today, we'll know who was a spy. The spies are going to be exposed.
Order.
Let's vote.
Honorable members, I have not yet responded to Honorable Buthelezi.